Yo, what is up, and welcome into the live stream or the post stream upload, my savage ladies and gentlemen. I hope that everyone's having an awesome start to their weekend so far. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that I'm still up right now, but considering the fact that I decided I'd come and sit down with everybody, hang out at the main lobby, and enjoy a nice pipeful. Once again, today I'm smoking Acapulco Gold. It's the same strain I was burning throughout yesterday, and I topped it off with a little bit of hash. So we got some early riser here from Stone to the Bone. Very cool. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you folks. I don't know if I'll be running any matches tonight, or if I'll ever be running any matches again as far as Call of Duty Warzone is considered. Or concerned, I should say. This game is so infested and overrun with cheaters at this point. I no longer feel the same passion and drive that I used to win these matches. And I feel like it's an injustice not only to this channel and what I've done over the last few years, but I feel like it's an injustice to the viewers. So rather than continue to kick a dead horse any longer, I'll accept that the dead horse must be what stinks, yeah? I'm not sure why they let this happen to their game, but they did. And they were never going to get someone like me to spend money on something like this. Ever. Never, ever, ever. What is up, and welcome in the Gamer Ray, Mrs. Savage. Just kind of letting everybody know that I'm done. I mean, I intend to continue playing with Sackett, the Gamer Ray, Shambolic, Gab Dogs, etc. Anybody that's interested in coming to hop a few matches of this with me, I'll play with you every once in a while. We might want to plan ahead just in case I end up deleting it off my console. But I'm kind of done with Battle Royale. I don't want to go play Apex. I don't want to go play PUBG. I really don't want to play anything multiplayer anymore. Like, I'm really done with that. Because you're all cheaters at this point. Well, at least 1 out of every 3 of you. And it's like, how do you know who's doing it and who isn't? I don't even want to imagine who's doing it and who isn't. But I think it does make sense why so many people I know switch to PC over time. It gave them more options about how they play, not just what they play. So it's pretty shit. I don't know what's wrong with these people. But it's not wrong with me. I was desperate to make something happen with this. Probably more desperate than anybody you've ever met that sat down and started a YouTube channel. But I'm not so desperate that I would cheat. I never have been. I never will be. Those 11 wins this season, those are all mine. Mine and my squad mates. I caught a few of them with randoms, and I'd like to think they were all clean games, but I just don't know at this point. I just don't know. Sat down and ran some bully again this afternoon. That was pretty fun. I might still go back and start the game over from the very beginning, but I definitely plan on continuing. Maybe until I beat the game on the current playthrough and then come back and run it again. I don't know, guys, I'm kind of bummed out. I really spent the last few weeks thinking about this, and I mean, I really have no other choice. I think a decision needs to be made, and I think I've already made it. I noticed when I sat down this evening, there was an update. I don't care. I don't give a single solitary fuck. I'm not even going to check the update out. Because in order to do that, I'll have to check it out with a shit ton of fucking cheaters on a match per match basis. And I just don't give a shit. Well, and that's something I've tried to do in the past, Mrs. Savage, but It is what it is. It is what it is. I appreciate everybody that came and caught matches with me over the last 5 or 6 years. It's been pretty badass. I can't sweat these games out anymore though, folks. And I hope you'll understand. I have to do something else. Whatever that is. Maybe I'll end up picking up a few newer titles, but I definitely plan on playing a lot of old single player games, so look forward to hanging out with me during those on the channel if that's something you're interested in. If Battle Royale is all you were ever here for, I would definitely consider hitting that unsubscribe button, because unless it's a really, really badass clip of something we did off stream, there's not going to be any more Battle Royale content. Period. If somebody wants me to stream Battle Royale, maybe I'll set up some donation links again if anyone's interested. Send me $10. Send me $10 and I'll give you an hour. That's the service. And that makes me pretty cheap. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm done doing this for free, and I'm done doing it against cheaters. So it's like, if it's worth it to you, fine. It's really not to me, but I'll take the money. I do that 3 times, I can get a box of diapers. But it's, like I said, really just not worth it at all for me to sit down and do this anymore. That's why I won't be checking out any matches this evening. I'll be enjoying a nice cold glass of Pepsi because I decided not to get another 40 on my way home tonight. I'll be finishing up this bowl, and I might have 1 cigarette. So anybody that wants to hang out with me, like in the live chat, let's do it. I'm down, you know, but that's all there's going to be tonight. So don't look for gameplay. It's kind of like the people that I told to unsubscribe if the only thing they're here for was Battle Royale. I mean, it is what it is. I do hope everybody's having a badass start to their weekend though. I feel like this has been a good Friday night, and I think I'm gonna get a lot better sleep. I was tempted. I almost decided to make a pot of coffee before I kicked this off, but I'm like, no. I'm already smoking 2 separate sativas. That early riser is some pretty kick-ass bubble hash. And that Acapulco Gold is definitely a badass sativa. I'm sorry you're still not feeling good, Mrs. Savage. That sucks. Just please make sure you're drinking enough water and eat what you can when you can. Eventually. In what sense? In what sense? There's really nothing else to do here, folks. Like, there's no loadouts to adjust. Like, I've never been someone who is particularly interested in operators. I mean, I've said what I had to say. That hash is kicking my ass. I'm feeling it. I'm just relaxing. Did your show end up coming on? I know you were waiting for American Dad to start. Ooh-wee. I don't know if I'll have to finish this on stream, honestly. Because I don't think I plan on being here that long. I could sit and run my mouth to you guys for a while. We all know this, but if nobody else is really interested in talking and Mrs. Savage is going to disappear fairly soon, I mean, I probably won't be here too much longer. I have been muted for a minute. What was the last thing you heard me say, beautiful? How long ago did you hear me say something? Doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I just came to hang out for a minute. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't plan on being here very long tonight, so. Feeling it though. Well, I guess you definitely heard me not that long ago because you responded when I was asking what you were watching right now. I know what it's like when you're sick and you're not really hungry. That shit sucks ass. Well, fuck. It is what it is. It's down to me and you, Mrs. Savage. I could sit here and wait for other people to come through and hang out, talk for a little bit, complain about some cheaters, whatever, but it's not gonna happen. Most people got sick of this game a long ass time ago, and if they didn't, they got sick of me, and I'm alright with that. Like, it is what it is. You either like me or you don't. You like my content or you don't. Like, I've just gotten really burned out, not just dealing with the bullshit in this game, but dealing with, like, the bullshit around this platform. And I guess just, it is what it is. I don't necessarily blame the community. You know what I'm saying? It's more myself and, like, the actual platform that I blame. So, it is what it is. Yeah, man. I know, Ray. I know. I played a shit ton of fucked up crappy games this morning and just kind of talked shit to a bunch of fucking douchebags, which was fun. It absolutely was, but it's not what I come for. I was never here for fun. I was here for reasons that most people couldn't even comprehend. And if I told them, they really wouldn't understand. You know, they couldn't possibly even hope to wrap their head around it. You're pretty much dead ass when you say, like, that's the funnest thing about the game now. Like, it's just talking shit to people and being like, fuck you, dude. Telling people that they're fucking losers because they cheat. I do have a lot of fun with that. Because I think they play with a lot of idiots, or they play with a lot of people that don't care. I'm not going to say that it keeps me up at night that these people are cheating, Ray. But Warzone keeps me up at night while these people are cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chasing that win, and these fucking douchebags just... I don't even know, dude. They must just hate their fucking life, or just be waiting for the next text message to come in or something. They're just scrolling through TikTok while they play Warzone. Maybe. Maybe. He said that he might be on for a little bit Saturday afternoon, but I'm thinking he means Saturday afternoon like his time, which would be very early in the morning for us. Holy shit, guys. I overdid it. I sometimes underestimate the strength of things, you know. But that's just because part of the regulation in my state is that it can be plus or minus 10% potency of what they told you it is, and I think that that's fucking ridiculous. That being said, it's probably 50-50 mixed bag on this batch. Like, they definitely, I won't even say it's 50-50 mixed bag, it's a mixed micron batch. So you've got some very ripe heads in there that are really badass, and then you've got some heads in there that are just like fucking trash. Like, they're from below the 45 micron bag, and they should just be thrown the fuck out or put into some edibles. Really, I don't believe in waste, so when I say throw them out, I mean throw them out of the fucking hash. That's it. I love hash, though. I love making hash. I love smoking it. It's kind of like Warzone, man. I loved beating them, and I loved winning. Tell you what, man, I definitely should need another fucking bite. I overate tonight, and I'm feeling it right now. Just kind of pacing, guys. I'm somebody who gets a light amount of anxiety if I consume too much. So, something I do to kind of balance that out is just focus on relaxing. Like, for instance, your endocannabinoid system is a pretty unique and interesting feature when it comes to human physiology. Like, where most drugs you can overdose, with cannabis, it's seemingly impossible. It can cause other health complications, especially over long-term use or with people that already have issues going on. Like, I definitely feel like, you know, it can trigger certain things with people. Whether or not other cannabis consumers want to admit that, it is about set and setting and who is the person, what is their state of mind, like, where are they? You know, because in a place where it's illegal, especially, a person who has a lot of responsibilities and a lot of stress would probably be more comfortable using cannabis in a home setting as opposed to doing it in like a recreational setting. But I kind of like got off on like a weird sidetrack. I wanted to talk about the endocannabinoid system. Like, I just find it very fascinating that this one plant interacts with so many different parts of our body. Like, you know, we have cannabinoid receptors all over the place, but we don't have it in the one place that causes a number of other mind-altering substances to have relatively easy to achieve lethal doses. Anyway, yeah, just sitting down and explaining that to you guys is like, it's something that's relaxing to me. Something that I know about, and something that I feel like other people should know about for some reason. I sometimes wonder if I hadn't crossed paths with cannabis at the point in life when I did, if I'd still be here right now. And I'm so glad that I am. Getting a little exercise in on this broadcast. But no. It is what it is, guys. I'm getting other work lined up. I kind of would like to do other things with my channel, but I need to kind of discuss it with another content creator. I might be collaborating with somebody soon, which is a weird thing for me to say, but it's somebody who I feel like can offer a lot of guidance and assistance, but I don't feel like they would necessarily expect very much in return. And that is good for me, because I don't have much. And I'll have even less for myself coming up soon. I'll have to give more of me away, which is fine. Cut off another hunk of fat and toss it to him. I'll save just a little bit of cigarette for a minute. Just not feeling the greatest, guys. That's it. Usually I'll just end the broadcast and call Mrs. Savage, but like I said, if you have a pre-existing condition, I think mine is a little bit of kind of like underlying anxiety almost 24/7, which I wouldn't really want to be heavily medicated for that. I choose how I want to feel and at what time of day. And I've been doing it for a very long time. I might not be qualified to make recommendations for somebody else and how they seek treatment, etc. But I feel like, you know, we have to be our own number one advocate when it comes to our health. Well, I think I've got it kind of figured out, folks. I'd like to play more survival games on the channel, and I'd like to check out a few new games, but I will definitely be going through my old school games and maybe expanding that collection, working my way out in different areas. It's just going to take a little bit of time. You know, I wanted to get a platinum playthrough on Beyond Good and Evil, and I missed like a pretty big chunk last time. So I'll try not to do that twice. I just have to remember when I get to a certain part of the game that I have an access card I didn't previously have, and I'll be all set. Working on Stalker, working on Bully. Mrs. Savage and I have The Sims 4 going, so that'll all be good stuff. I've got a variety of things I can do. The Gamer Ray, if you're still out there, man, I'll play with you, Sackett, Shambolic, Gavdogs. I'll play with you guys for free. But when it comes to people wanting me to stream Battle Royale, like specifically for them, that's what I was talking about earlier when I was like, if you want me to fucking take time out of my life to do that, $10 an hour. You pay me up front. I deliver when it's done. And I won't go for more than 4 hours straight at any point in time. So let me go ahead and make that limit right now. Gotta have some kind of line. I just wouldn't want somebody to come through fucking trolling me, leave a big fucking fat ass donation and be like, now you have to stream for 40 hours. Like, no. I don't even care. Like, if you want to see me stream for 40 hours, come back 10 times. And really, someone's gonna have to express interest in that before I even set up my donation links again. I think I'm done, folks. Ray, I might pick up 7 Days to Die, but I'll text you about it, and I'll see, like, what your thoughts are and how you like it. Anyway, peace out, much love, stay savage, folks. Go check out the Gamer Ray's channel and, you know, take a look at his playthrough of Alien Isolation, see if it looks cool to you or if it looks like something you'd be interested in playing. Click a like for him, leave a comment. If the Crappy Gamer does end up running a Phasmophobia broadcast tomorrow, I may put that in my community tab. So, be on the lookout. But I haven't been doing enough with my channel for a long time, and I think it's just I've been getting worn out. So I might have to take a break or something, but peace out, much love, stay savage. I think I'm going to call my old lady for a minute, and that'll be my night. Take it easy, folks, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Even if you don't end up stopping through on any more of my broadcasts, like I said, I'll be playing some different single-player games. If it's not something that you're interested in, don't come through. You know, I mean, I'm trying to break away from Battle Royale, and I don't need a bunch of people stopping in on a game that they don't want to see to tell me I should be playing something I don't want to play. I think that's fair. Have a great night.